Guys, what it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon, drama like prison wife, legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping, girl, to see justice before all face to black and before all my hair fade to gray. Girl, like, help me get them home. I'm stressing. Anyways, y'all know I was up there reviewing the case of Corey Miller, aka C Murder, and I was looking into this case. What I want y'all to do for my husband, girl, my little husband, free Marchello, hashtag free Marchello. Look at his case. I linked a lot of videos down in the description box that kind of tell the background of the story, whatever. So now let's get back to this video that I was reviewing from Hip Hop Uncensored. It is from 4 years ago because I had to go back because I don't really know C Murder's case like that. But I want to review the facts. And I'm going to compare because I know a lot about the system and how it works, the prison system, legal system, a lot of that, because I had to learn, girl, because I am the OG prison wife. Been a prison wife for 21 plus years, but not just a prison wife. I'm a prison wife to a wrongfully convicted man, which I feel like is harder when your husband is wrongfully convicted. If he was rightfully convicted, I could have took several seats years ago and just sat down and did my time in another way with him. But by him being wrongfully convicted, I got to fight till I get him free, right? Trying to put the pieces of my family back together. To get him back, man, I'ma do whatever. Because I made this vow that I will stay with him forever. And I ain't going to stop until the moment we together. Yeah, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, back into the video. Oh yeah, part 1 of this review will be linked in the description box, girl. No ads.
Make sure that you follow us on social media. Also,
okay, let me skip forward to the part we were at.
On this Thursday, you want to encourage everybody to hit the like button. Make C Murder, man. You know what I mean? And one witness recanted their testimony, and that was a big thing, and everybody thought it was getting out. But now a second witness has came forward.
Two witnesses that recanted.
Now it's even moved to this stage where C Murder's lawyer is now asking for this charge to be overturned. Now, Darnell Jordan, the second key witness in C Murder's case, has recanted his testimony. According to the Times, Pescane, I guess it's a publication down there. Now, Jordan claims the detectives coerced him to identify C Murder as the shooter. That was the first witness that recanted said the same thing. He says, "I am certain."
Okay, that whole first part of this video was me talking about how basically they force the witnesses to testify in the manner that they want them to. So now 2 people are coming forward, both witnesses, both key witnesses that helped convict C Murder. They're coming back. 1 recanted and now 2 recanted. And this was actually 4 years ago that I'm finding this video from. So both have recanted at this point. And what's crazy is I don't understand how a person's testimony can get you convicted. But when the same person testifies that you really didn't do it, I had to say it, they don't take that. That's hypocritical. How could you take the word of the person, definitely he did it, and convict and take somebody's full life? And not just in a wrongful conviction does not only just affect the wrongfully convicted, it affects the whole freaking family. The whole family goes to jail with that person. Well, unless, those family members that usually jump ship and don't hold you down from day one. Marchello had a bunch of them. But like me, I've been pulled through the mud through this wrongful conviction with Marchello. So I'm doing time just as well as he doing time, And his daughter definitely has done time. We raised our daughter together through prison visits for the last 21 plus years, all over the state of Florida. Florida is tall and wide and everywhere. I done been everywhere with my husband, following him around this state. It costs plenty of money. Those phone calls are expensive as jail. And I mean, but I did it all so that we could raise our daughter together. Our daughter does not know her father being free at all. He was snatched out of our daughter's life when it's about to be exactly 21 years ago in 2002, the week before Easter. My husband went out and bought her Easter dress and never got to see her in it because the week following, he went to his rigged up trial and lost. Don't know how he lost when they ain't had no evidence, no fingerprints, no DNA, not even the weapon they charged him with. They ain't recovered that. They ain't got nothing. Then you got two witnesses that lie on the witness stand and conflict with each other. You had three officers whose testimonies conflict. And one of the officers are actually accused with four other officers of over-outing somebody, another young black man. So all of this don't make you inquire. Like, this don't make you, none of this is background to, let's open his case and look at it. Like, that's how they do. So with C Murder, two people coming back and recanting. Like, why are they recanting? Why are they, so, you have to look at it. Whether, he did it or didn't it, you're never going to get to that conclusion if you don't look at the pieces, the evidence that's brought forward.
That Corey Miller did not shoot Steve Thomas, Jordan said in a letter written to the 24th Judicial Court. Master P talked about it. But Sandman, what do you think about this situation, man? A brother pretty much, it appears, is in jail, falsely accused.
Well, it's 100% he was falsely accused. You have two people, two main witnesses, two key witnesses that has his brother for the rest of his life, 16 years and counting now, hunger strike, all the mistreatment we see was going on is painful.
16 years at the time.
You just watch this brother's just terrible outcome. It's clear that he's innocent and he's still sick.
Now, I did not realize, girl, y'all know I've been fighting for my husband for the last 21 plus years. My YouTube channel is it was created to break the story of my husband's wrongful conviction. Almost 10 years ago. You can check the date on this channel. This channel is almost 10 years old. I also had a channel that I had prior to this. I had a whole rap career trying to break the story of my husband. I do plenty of art. I do plenty of things to try to break the story of my husband's wrongful conviction. And something was laid on my heart when I heard about C Murder doing the hunger strike. Something was laid on my heart to just cover the story. I never thought anything of it. But when I did cover it, I seen that part 1 and part 2 actually took off and did really well. And then I was getting comments that people were like, usually I get hate comments. I get nothing but hate. Nobody, everybody, oh, you dumb girl, like, move on with your life. He probably did it. Like, how would you know if he probably did it if you know nothing about the case and you're not willing to even find anything about the case? So I get plenty of hate comments. But when I started getting comments saying that you're right, oh my gosh, I'm sorry to hear that this happened to my loved one and this and that started making me feel like, wait a minute, maybe I need to cover this. This could be the avenue that actually gets me seen and heard, because I've been hollering about this injustice for decades now. And everybody has shut me down, tuned me out, won't listen. So that's why I'm gonna go in on this case, and maybe we'll find out together where he wrongfully or rightfully. I'm gonna uncover everything that I can, and just continue to cover and give my perspective. See, the most perspective you're gonna get is from the people that blindly believe the law and follow the law. Like they just believe that it's being upheld in the right way. They believe they doing the right thing. No, they not. It's too much willing and dealing happening behind the freaking darn scenes. And of course they don't want you to see that, because if you seen that, then you would know that it's corrupt. And then you would also want, cases to be looked into. They don't want that. There's plenty of wrongfully convicted people in prison that they would pretty much want to keep until death. You know what I mean? Until death does them part, girl.
What if my still sits behind bars? It's real, it's eerie, it's scary. What do they have out against Corey Miller? I'm not even going to call him his rap name right now. What do they have out against Corey Miller? Because you read both of these people's statements, like you just read Darnell Jordan. I'm certain that Corey Miller did not shoot Stephen Thomas. I am certain, which means he is certain he saw someone else shoot him. But then when you start digging into it, and I remember.
So the person that said that he did it, he certainly did do it, is now coming back saying that he certainly didn't do it. So I'm not sure how that works. Like, how could he be? Which one do you believe? Which statement do you believe from him?
The first gentleman who went out, he said that if he did not go and testify against Corey Miller, that they would bring up a back charge. His son passed away or something crazy, and it was his baby mother's fault, but because she was underage, the rap was gonna go on him.
Red flag. Hold on. He said that it was stated that one of the persons testified and pointed him out, saying it was him because he was told that if he didn't, they would bring up charges against him with something else. It wasn't even in this case, but it had something else to do with it. I mean, not to do with it, but it was something else that had to do with him, the witness. That's why I also said that I don't believe a witness. I believe a witness is actually somebody that has no dog in the fight. It should never be anybody that, they can gain off of pointing you out, or they can lose off of, of not pointing you out. That's playing a game. Justice is not supposed to be a game. And like I always say, the truth needs no manipulation. Like the truth, let it play out. Why are you touching it? Why are they doing that? Why are they threatening this man to either testify that yes, Corey Miller did it, or he's gonna go to jail? Like, leave the man alone. Let the man, if he truthfully seen him do it, then why not let him come forward and let him ID and let him do what he needs to do? If he is feeling, the need, why are you forcing him into doing it? See, that force and that coercion and that background, that's the background stuff you don't see that happens in these cases. And a lot of times that leads to wrongful convictions. I do have a video series of 11 reasons why wrongful convictions happen and why they last so freaking darn long and why they so impossible, girl, to overturn. Because, and it's several reasons, and it's in the description box. Check that out, girl. Okay, let's continue.
So they were going to set him up. He was going to do a 10-year bid. So he's looking at either doing 10 years behind bars, or he's looking to take this and tell on Corey Miller and put him behind bars. They put us against each other.
And that also happens when there's a co-defendant or in any type of case. They're going to put y'all right against each other. Whoever squeals first, girl, gets the deal first. Like I love to say, girl, y'all know I used to be a female rapper. So I love to come up with sayings, but whoever squeals first gets the deal first. They will be putting you against each other. It is a game. It is not about justice. It is not about right or wrong. It is about a case open, and we need to close this case, girl. And it don't matter who, we can pin it on you.
In a rat hole, and it should be noted that Corey Miller said he appreciate this brother's his how courageous he is, to come out and finally do this. He's not mad at this dude because he sees the situation he was in. So shout out to Corey Miller for even acknowledging and realizing that, the power in that. This is fucked up all the way around, man. And when is this brother gonna get the fuck out of jail?
Lint
When?
on
Yeah,
my
like
shirt.
now, at this point. But they can do all the red tape and this, that. They're gonna try to keep him in there. Trust to believe, because at this point it's like.
And that part, it is so easy to get yourself into a life sentence, but it is so freaking darn hard to get your behind out. Like, it don't matter what they come with, they're still wanting to hold on to him. And in Marchello's case, it doesn't matter what I bring forward, they still want to hold on to him. Though in both cases, which I did not realize, that C. Murder and also Marchello Jackson were convicted in 2002. So even that aligns. Marchello has done just as much time as C. Murder. 21 years now. Wrongful conviction. I know my husband's wrongfully convicted, but we're trying to figure out whether, C. Murder is wrongfully convicted as well, and cover the story and just, let it be heard. So I'm going to have to stop here, upload again, and then clear it off and then come back. But yeah, let's listen to the rest of this. Nope, we only got a few seconds. It's your girl, Cadillac. Thank you, guys.